Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about Earth's rotation and revolution. Rotation. Earth is tilted at a 23.5-degree angle and rotates from west to east. In this example, the Sun is located to the right of Earth, and the rays hitting Earth result in half of the Earth experiencing night and the other half experiencing day. It takes 24 hours for Earth to rotate. The equator is located at 0 degrees latitude. The North Pole is located at 90 degrees north. And the South Pole is at 90 degrees south. The Coriolis effect. On Earth, the Coriolis effect determines which way objects and winds appear to deflect. In the northern hemisphere, if you are trying to go from the equator to the North Pole, you will appear to deflect right. In the southern hemisphere, if you are trying to go from the equator to the South Pole, you will appear to deflect left. Air, wind, and oceans are all affected by the Coriolis effect. The Foucault pendulum. The Foucault pendulum has a heavy weight attached to a string and 24 pegs aligned in a circle. As the Earth rotates, different pegs are knocked down. The Foucault pendulum works best at the North and South Pole because it's rotating at 360 degrees. In the North Pole, the Foucault pendulum rotates counterclockwise, so the pegs at the top get knocked down going left and the pegs at the bottom get knocked down going right. Revolution. Seasons are caused by the tilt of Earth's axis and revolution. Our Earth orbits the Sun. In this diagram, the arrows show which way the Earth is revolving. It takes approximately 365.26 days for one of Earth's revolutions. The Earth on the left is experiencing the date 621 because the northern hemisphere is getting direct sunlight. On the right, the Earth is experiencing 1221 because the southern hemisphere is experiencing direct sunlight. On 6/21, the North Pole gets 24 hours of daylight, the South Pole gets 0 hours of daylight, and the equator gets 12 hours of daylight. The Tropic of Cancer is at 23.5 degrees north and gets direct insolation from the sun. On 12/21, the North Pole gets 0 hours of daylight, the South Pole gets 24 hours of daylight, and the equator gets 12 hours of daylight. The Tropic of Capricorn is at 23.5 degrees south and receives direct rays from the sun. In this diagram, the three people are in New York, which is at 41 degrees north. On 12/21, 6/21, and 3/21 and 9/21. On 12/21, Polaris is seen halfway into the northern sky. New York receives 9 hours of daylight and 15 hours of night. On this date, the sun rises southeast and sets southwest. The sun at the solar noon is low in the sky. On 6/21, New York receives 15 hours of daylight and 9 hours of nighttime. The sun rises northeast and sets northwest. At solar noon, the sun is high in the sky, but it never reaches the zenith. The diagram on the left is the winter solstice, and the diagram in the middle is the summer solstice. 321 and 921 are equinoxes. On 321, it is the vernal equinox, and 921 is the autumnal equinox. Around the globe, on an equinox, there is equal amounts of day and night. On 321 and 921, the sun rises due east and sets due west. Early astronomers believed that the Earth was in the center of the galaxy and that all planets and celestial objects orbited it.
This is a geocentric model and was proven incorrect. We now believe in a heliocentric model, which means that the sun is in the center of the solar system and everything revolves around it. Constellations are proof of Earth's revolution. On the Earth to the left, if you are at a fixed point on Earth, you will see the Person constellation. On 1221, at the same fixed point on Earth, you will not see that same Person constellation.